if you're watching this episode right now, that means you've watched the other ones, right? So like, comment, subscribe. So let's get into it. Hey guys, happy Monday, and let's do some character parallels. So after seeing your comments and, reviews on what you thought about the last episode, I figured, hey, let's keep on doing it. Why not stop at the good thing, So let's do another one. We're going to do another DC character, not necessarily a hero, but let's do a villain. Let's do the Joker. So, right off the bat, everyone's going to say Heath Ledger, and I'm going to agree with that totally 100%, but I'm going to give you my top 3 people who have actually nailed the Joker to the T. First being Heath Ledger. So Heath Ledger is a method actor. He has to get into the whole mindset of the Joker, and I mean the guy did a whole bunch of crazy things. Rumor was he put himself into a insane asylum and did it. Those are just rumors, but what he really did was he locked himself in a room and just practiced the voice. He was practicing the voice constantly. He really went after this one crazy guy, this guy right here.
I have a growing level of popularity throughout the intercontinental United States, Japan, and I travel extensively in Europe as well. I don't do half bad.
They tell me you have a new market now in Ireland. Is that true? Yeah.
I've performed in Dublin and done very well there as well.
You look like a leprechaun. You should do well there.
Well, I'm also big in Philadelphia.
Excuse me.
I feel like I'm at my grandmother's.
Let's wind the clocks back a year. These cops and lawyers wouldn't dare cross any of you. I mean, what happened? Did your balls drop off? You see, a guy like me...
Freak.
A guy like me. Look, listen. I know why you choose to have your little group therapy sessions in broad daylight. I know why you're afraid to go out at night. The Batman.
And he mimicked that voice, and when you listen to that voice of how he did it, it's like it's Heath Ledger. I mean, it just sounds like Heath Ledger. And the guy was crazy. I mean, the guy who he mimicked after was crazy, and he did such a good job putting that psychosis of the Joker. You really can't define the Joker as a person that you never see the Joker really ally with anyone in the comics. Why? Because you don't know if he's gonna help you or he's gonna stab you in the back, or if he's gonna do both, because he'll do both. He's that crazy. And Heath Ledger's Joker really did a good job on that. I think he did a really good job personifying that type of crazy. I mean, I love the scene where the truck falls over and he's going up and he's saying, he's got this gun and Batman's charging with his Batcycle, and he's like, come on, hit me, come on, hit me. It's just oh, and then scream, hit me, and then he doesn't. But he was such a good Joker, and he's my number one. He's obviously my number one pick, and that's always going to be that. I mean, no one is going to top Heath Ledger's Joker. I mean, until we get a really, really good actor that can do it. I was hoping that Jared Leto would, but he didn't. I'm not going to even talk about that, because we'd be here for days if I talked about how bad Jared Leto's Joker was. The only thing... Okay, fine, I'm going to go into it. The only thing that Jared Leto's Joker was really good about was his laugh. He had a little bit of the gangster side of the Joker. The Joker is a gangster. You guys got to realize that. Gotham, they're full of gangs. Penguin Gang, the Joker's gang. You got, what else? You got League of Shadows. I mean, you got a whole bunch of gangs in that in Gotham. And Joker was like I said, he's a gangster. So he really did kind of, that Jared Leto personified the gangster, but the gangster kind of maybe in modern time, which doesn't work, because the modern time gangster might be that. I might be getting sling for that, but I actually think that might be the reason why he was like that. Then again, it wasn't portrayed well, and it wasn't the Joker that we know about, and I didn't like that. That's what I didn't like. He got the laugh down, but he wasn't the funny Joker. Like, he wasn't. He was more of the serious kind of trying to be the business Joker, but he really didn't do a good job. So that's my little spiel on Jared Leto. I wasn't wanting him. He's not one of my top 3. So let's go to my number 2. Number 2, Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson, like, the first Batman, like, that is a classic. That's the true gangster Joker. Okay, that one I could say is the true gangster Joker. He had the whole look. He had the whole laugh down. He had the personification down. I mean, everyone says it. Heath Ledger's first, Jack Nicholson second. I honestly think he did a really good job doing the whole, you know, just getting into the character of it. Like his overall just presence was just good. I mean, the seeing the prequel of him of, you know, being Jack Napier and then turning into the Joker. I mean, voila, just very good job, Mr. Nicholson. Just very good job. And he's my number 2. I mean, he's really good on that one. Number 3 for character parallels that I think are the most relatable to a true character, true Joker in the comics, is Mark Hamill. Now you guys are going, Mark Hamill hasn't acted as the Joker. That's where you're wrong. Yes, Luke Skywalker, the actor who played Luke Skywalker we know of, he is actually, if you guys watch the animated series, he is the voice of Joker. Yeah, I didn't know that either until I heard an older version of him, and I was like, holy cow, he sounds exactly like the Joker. And that's the thing I will always say, he is the Joker to a T. He is the Joker. Like, he is the Joker of my childhood. Because when I watched Batman the Animated Series, I mean, you heard the Joker's laugh. I mean, he had that down to a T. It was just... And he had the true, I think, really the true voice of Joker. Like, you can't think of... If you're a 90s kid, you really can't think of Joker without thinking about the animated series Joker. I mean, that's... Mark Hamill did a really good job just using his voice, personifying the not only craziness, but the sanity of the Joker, too. There were some times where he was very much sane, but most of the times it was crazy. But those are kind of my top 3, and why are those my top 3? Well, again, they speak for themselves. Heath Ledger, just the acting and the whole twitching, I mean... Again, I'm going to go back to it, the whole twitching and stuff. That was the thing that grabbed me the first time I watched that movie. It was him going, you want to know how I got these? And it just, that moment, I was like, that's the perfect type of crazy that the Joker could be if it was kind of just a modern day Joker. Just, guys, you want to know how I got these scars? And changing his story every time. Just, Heath Ledger. Man, you left too soon, man. I would love to see you like a sequel or something like that. You just, you will always be the greatest Joker there. So, well, that's it for this character parallel. I want to know which of the top 3 that I picked was your favorite. Or do you have a favorite Joker that I'm not aware of? I've seen a lot, okay? I know a lot. There's a lot more. Jared Leto, he's still the lowest. Sorry, I really wanted you to be the highest, but you're just not that good, man. Leave me down in the comments down below. And hit that subscribe button. Guys, there's more content coming. You guys know you like this stuff. I mean, you guys are watching this. Come on. Subscribe that button, you know, hit that button, push it, click it, you know what to do. Hit the little bell so you never miss out on the live streams and giveaways that we do on this channel. Speaking of which, every Wednesday we always do the poll. I always do my poll list, in which I always give away a digital code to a single comic. Yeah, I mean, it's fun to do. You guys can always talk with me live stream on that. Yeah, guys, have a good Monday, and peace out.